So you mentioned kind of like the satisfaction of being back out in the indies and wrestling the way that you want and kind of being a little bit less stressed. Were you feeling a little bit more stressed out in WWE or just like not feeling like you were getting to show who you were? Because I watched your entire run on NXT and you did get to do some awesome things, but I think there was a moment of like, okay, when is Gigi Dolin going to be like that girl on, the very, very top of the NXT women's division?
Yeah, I tried my best to bring Priscilla Kelly into WWE. I really tried. I would film a lot of these promos for the internal performance center website, and I would try to pitch these ideas, and they would take my ideas, but a lot of times the way that their team would film it and execute it, to me it never felt like my work. It felt Gigi Dolan feels like an entirely separate entity from Priscilla. Like it's to me it's a whole different character. There's elements of Priscilla in there, but at the end of the day it's completely separate. And like in WWE it can be very hard to I don't know how to put like it can be really hard to portray things the way you want them to look and the way that you want them to be presented because you're not the one producing it. You're not always the one writing it. You're not always the one filming it. Like with all my independent stuff and the stuff that I would make myself, it was me producing, me writing, me filming, and even like all the promos that I have done, including like the one I just did for MLW and a lot of these just social media promos, my return promo, that's all me. Like I'm the one directing it, I'm the one writing it, I'm doing everything. So it's kind of like when you have a recipe that's your recipe and you give your recipe to somebody else, it's going to turn out different even if they're using the same ingredients. And I think that's what happened a lot of time with WWE is like I would give them my ideas, but then they would be the ones making it, so it I don't know, it always read different to me. But and also like, WWE there's a lot more restriction on what you can wear, what you can do, what you can say, how you can act sometimes. So like it's very hard to sometimes it can be hard to like let your authentic side show as well. Like, you're portraying a character. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling now, but
No, I love hearing because this is like your perspective. This is your true experience. And like I said, like having seen you before and seen Priscilla Cali and seen Gigi Dolan like side by side, it was very different. Like, I love the character of Gigi Dolan, but I also love Priscilla Cali. And I get like the vision that you were, sort of going for and kind of like what it ended up like being over on the NXT side.